The Swahili alphabet is A, B, Ch, D, the, spelt with DH, but a stronger the, E, F, G, G, spelt with GH, G, H, I, J, K, K, spelt with KH, K, L, M, N, Ng, spelt with NG and apostrophe. Ng is a very similar sound to the English going with the N at the end. Use a similar sound to say nga. And examples of nga are ng'ombe, which is cow in Kiswahili. Nya, which is a very similar sound to sort of slimy sound, which is spelled Ny. For example, nyama, which means meat. O, P, R, S, SH, which sounds sh, T, the, which is spelled TH, U, V, W, Y, and Z. So just looking at that alphabet list, you can see that the Swahili alphabet misses the C. And for us, the C we replace with a K. We're also missing a Q, which will also replace K, but usually we don't normally have sounds that start with a Q sound. We also replace the X. So words like xylophone are very difficult to pronounce in Swahili because we don't have the X sound. But we've also included new letters like the CH, for example, chai, which means tea, the DH, for example, feather, which means money, the GH, the KH, the NG, nga, the NY, nya, and the originals SH and TH as well. So if we move on to the next slide, we will be discussing how to say greetings in Kiswahili. So there are various ways of saying hi or asking someone how they are in Kiswahili, but the main ones are the ones you can see on the slide. So for example, if you want us to say hi to your friend, to a normal person, you can say mambo vipi, okay? This is usually seen as a slang, as an informal way of greeting, and it translates to how are things, what's up, mambo vipi, okay? Mambo is directly translated as things, okay? So that would come as how is things, what's up? And the reply to mambo vipi is poa. So can you say poa after me? Great, okay? The next way you can greet somebody is asking how they are, which in Swahili, you'd say hujambo. Can you repeat hujambo after me? Great. Hujambo, the response will be si jambo, which means I'm good, I'm fine. Si jambo. Repeat si jambo after me. Good stuff. The next way of greeting somebody or asking how they're doing It's directly saying, how are things with you? So instead of saying, how are things, how are you, you'd say, how are things directly with you? And to say this, you'd say, habari yako. Repeat, habari yako after me. Great. Habari is directly translated into news. So we use habari on a day-to-day when we're referring to the news. In this case, what we're trying to ask is, how are news with you? What's the news with you? The response to habari yako is a variation of different responses, most of them including nzuri. Can you say nzuri with me? Good. You can also say salama, which means good, in good health, safe. Say salama after me. Good. The next one of greeting in Swahili is a particular one which comes from an old tradition that was initially formed in the slave trade area in Zanzibar. However, as time has gone, it's grown and is adapted into the new version, which usually means when you're greeting somebody who is older than you or visibly more elder, more respectful. We would say shikamo. Can you say shikamo after me? Good. Shikamo, meaning I'm greeting you as an older person. I'm showing respect as a higher status. The response to shikamo is marahaba. Can you say marahaba with me? Great. As you've noticed, both shikamo and marahaba sound very Arabic. They are normally used when someone is contextually bigger or older or more respectful than you. So you see shikamo being used when kids are greeting their parents, when you're greeting their grandparents, in a family setting, in a professional setting, when someone is coming in as a senior and you're greeting them. However, the fun fact is, you also might find that shikamo and marahaba is mainly used in the mainland, Tanzania, and not in Zanzibar. And also, you might not find it being used in Kenya. So it's a very contextual based greeting that you have to kind of sift the room and see what is the likelihood of you saying shikamo to be accepted. The next greeting is habari za asubuhi, which means how is your morning? Asubuhi meaning morning. Can you say habari za asubuhi with me? Great. Habari za asubuhi. And response to that can be nzuri, which means good, salama, which means safe, good health, or if you're really having a bad morning, but this is very unlikely of East Africans to respond this way, then you can say mbaya. Mbaya meaning bad. Can you say mbaya with me? Good. So mbaya, it's unlikely just because of culturally, East Africans and a lot of African cultures are very anti-sounding negative. So you might find the case that even if you have a bad day and someone greets you saying, habari za asubuhi, and you say, good, but also they then continue and say, good, but actually this has happened. So it's almost just like a formalization. It's a way of talking. It's good, it's great. I mean, unless someone has died in your family, then you most likely then hear someone saying mbaya as a response to a greeting. But that's just in context. The next greeting that you can say is habari za mchana. Can you say habari za mchana with me? Good. Habari za mchana, meaning how is your afternoon? Again, responses range from nzuri, salama. Mbaya. The last greeting that I'll be introducing you today is habari za jioni. Can you say habari za jioni with me? Great. Habari za jioni. Okay? How is your evening? How is everything this evening? And the response, like usual, is nzuri, poa, salama, or mbaya.